Hey, what's up, YouTube? Sorry, I've got a friend with me. There, I know. All right, so I've got a friend with me. Who's gonna hang out on my lap for right now. Anyways, so today I wanted to help you guys do something that I just recently learned. I've owned Adobe Premiere for about 2 years now, and really this past week and a half is the first time I've started to use it to some of its potential. And what happened was I had a clip that I've started to branch out, put some content on Twitter, on TikTok, and this is by far my most popular clip. By far my most popular clip there. So what I was going to do is just walk through how I edited it and how I put it together, and kind of go through that with you. That way, help you guys become your own editor. Most of us who are streaming can't afford editors yet. If we could, then we'd already hired them. So, and maybe help us all get away from just posting, recycling our content. A lot of times when we do is we recycle our content and we just chop up our gameplay and put it on YouTube. Right? I'm guilty of it. I've been guilty of it for a long time, and I decided to change that. So I'm going to go through my steps of how I built this clip, and I'll show you the clip. Show you what I'm working with. This is the clip. So this is the clip, and basically in the clip,
it's all good. We carry
it's pretty funny. I have a pretty big fail.
Johnny, I'm gonna try to help you right there. I'm gonna try to help Fives over here, but if I hear you in a gunfight, I'm gonna turn around and try to help you.
Rage. A good friend of mine that I
know what? I'm gonna use my ult immediately on A.
So I wanted to kind of capture that and make it funny for everybody. So I could have just posted this clip the way it sits, and it would have been pretty funny. It would have been a little bit longer, and I might have lost the audience before it all happened. But I wanted to spice it up a little bit.
Try
Here's
to get
the
some
clip.
info, and then we can play.
I'll show it to you pre any edits.
John, I'm playing.
They're here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like 3. They're all there. All A.
Let's go! Oh my God, no!
I know exactly where you are.
Of course you know.
It still gets me to this day. But fast forward the round to the end. I wait patiently to say my piece. I cuss a lot. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I almost broke fucking everything. So I wanted to skip through some of that, but still get my point across. Here, but my friend right here roasts me.
What a god tier play that was.
Get out of my.
So let's get started. So that's the beginning of the clip. I've already done this. I've already posted it. I know this is a successful video. But I imagine you guys have funny stuff like this that happens in your stream all the time. So if we play video games long enough with our friends, funny things happen, whether they roast us or we rage or they rage. There's always some type of content to be created off of the video games that we play, and the interactions that we have. So I'm going to pop open Adobe Premiere Elements 2018, which is my, what I use. Most people edit here. Most people use the quick edit. They pop in a couple files and they chop it up, and now that's their edit. To get to where you want to be creating content on other platforms, you're going to want to go into expert, and here's why. Multi streams of videos, audios, and this is going to be really important in just a moment. So my idea for this clip, you guys saw it, but my idea is when the guy's flying through the air, I want to play I Believe I Can Fly. Okay, I want it to be comical. And I'm going to slow motion it while he's flying through the air, make it look like I'm getting ready to kill this guy. And then obviously he absolutely destroys me with the luckiest headshot of the century. All right, so video 1 is right here. This is the main video, so we're going to go into video 1, and we're going to paste it right there. It's adding the media, fix quality problems in clips, sure. So here you go. Here's the main video, okay? So that's in there. Now, this is a table flip GIF that I'm going to use at the end of this video. I'll show it to you in just a moment. So I'm going to put that here in video 2. No. There it is. Very short, but it's there. I want you guys to pay attention to that. Now it's there because I've zoomed really, really far out. So let me zoom back in. This is going to be important in a minute. Now, the cool thing about the expert on audio, or excuse me, on Adobe Premiere is it separates your video and your audio track. That's going to be important in just a little bit. I've got my I Believe I Can Fly audio that I'm going to put in here. Boom. And then this is a record scratch. Let's listen to it. That's going to be the end of the I Believe I Can Fly portion. So I want it right here, right behind I Believe I Can Fly. I'll merge those together in just a moment. So here's the clip. I could leave it like this and it'd probably be pretty funny, but first things first, I need to find where I want this video to start. And the answer to that question is, this is not it. So we're going to take the time of this away pretty quick. Here it is, right here. Okay, so I'm going to cut that, and half of this very long clip that I pulled off of Twitch of my content's gone. I'm going to scoot it over. Boom, there we are. Okay. So now we're starting right when the round starts. And right before the atrocity that is the luckiest headshot of this century happens. We're going to add something to this, actually. So I want to add an effect, right? So we're going to go here. Ow. There. You can't be biting me while I'm making videos. Add in, here we go. Lots of cool stuff here. You can also add in anything. You can download anything off the internet and put it on here. But I'm just going to do a standard speech bubble. Okay. So boom. I want to add this in here. Right. Easy peasy. It's going to pop in. Nice. Let's move it because that's not where it needs to be. Coming out of my forehead. Click here to edit the text. Boom. Add text. I don't want to add text. I want to edit the text. And we're going to say something along the lines of God tier. T-E-I-R. Tier. T-I-E-R. Play incoming. And you're probably saying to yourself, gosh, that's really big. It is. So we're going to take this 120. We're going to make it 48. And there it is. God tier play incoming. You can realign that if you want to, but really, right here's good. So I want that to be there.
John, I'm playing.
They're here. I believe I can fly. Close on that. So let's do this. Okay. We're going to move that towards the beginning of the round. My head really doesn't move, so we're good. We're going to back this stuff up here. And what you want to do is,
John,
the beginning of this. They're here. I didn't hit the hold.
Yeah.
Here it is. This is where you
Oh yeah, there's like 3. They're all there. All A.
So there, he's flying through the air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the I Believe I Can Fly clip. Okay. So it's out of the way, and I'm going to cut. And I'm going to cut my scene because I want it in slow motion. So you got to cut the scene, and you're going to cut it at the end of when you want slow motion to end. And then you have to, I'll show you how to edit that in just a second. And I'm going to add the I Believe I Can Fly to that particular clip, and then the record scratch ending, and then we'll flow through the rest of the video, and I'll show you what I did there. And at the end of this, I'll show you the clip that I created. And again, it's just to help you guys. This was a funny clip without any editing. You add a little bit of editing, and it takes it to the next level. This clip has about 1,000 likes on TikTok, and I literally posted it 2 days ago. And I have no followers. This was the first clip I created. So, again, become your own editor. That's kind of the theme of this video. It's important to me, and it's probably important to you. You probably just didn't know how to do it. So let's finish walking through this. Oh my God, no! The rage has begun. We're going to back up a little bit, okay? Matter of fact, that's the spot it looks like. Oh my God, no!
I know exactly.
Now what I'm going to have to do is fix the audio track.
Of course you know exactly where I'm at.
Alright, so I'm going to have to fix the audio track of this, which is fine. Sometimes you have to realign the audio. I've already began to yell there. Okay, let's see. Okay. So, this is where I want it, but I'm going to cut right there. We're going to move this back some. Get out of my way. I want to move this here. I want to move this here. So now what you want to do, so I said I wanted that clip in slow motion, right? We're going to go into clip, and we're going to go into time stretch, which is just a fancy way of saying slow motion. Or you can speed it up, and I'll do that with a part of this video in just a second. So let's take it to 20%. 20% is going to make it this much bigger. We're going to go here. We're going to line up I Believe I Can Fly with that. Boom. And now this clip of slow motion looks like this.
I believe I can fly.
Unlink audio and video. So now, unlink audio and video. Unlink audio and video. I should have done that when I started. I didn't. So now I can delete that audio. So now there's no background noise of the game or of anything that happened until I start screaming.
I believe I can fly.
So added that to the clip. We're going to take this and nope. We're going to move this over here. Move this over here. We're going to put this record scratch right there. Hi, Bear. I know. And then we're going to move this all back to here. Okay. Move this all back to here. Boom. So now your video is going to look like this. We'll start here.
There. All A.
I believe I can fly.
Flying through the air. I believe I can fly.
Oh my God, no! I know exactly where you
Is
are.
my record scratch. All right, so the record scratch didn't play. So what I have to do is I need to back this up just a pinch, like about right there. We're going to move the record play here. Perfect. Now the record will scratch towards the end of it.
I believe I can fly. Oh my God, no! I know exactly.
So there's that. Hi, Bear. I know my cat's going crazy. Sorry, guys. What you want? Who am I talking to? I know. I wonder that myself sometimes. So next step, right? So here's some rage.
Of course you know exactly where I'm at.
And then I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, the release is tomorrow.
All right, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. I don't necessarily want my buddy's voice in that, so I'm gonna cut it here, okay? And then the end of this, obviously, I wanna have in there. I wanna have in there as well. Okay. So we're cutting it there. I want to cut it there and cut it again. Cut it again. And here's why I'm doing that. I'm going to speed this up and make it look like I'm fast forwarding throughout the entire clip. I'm not. I'm only going to fast forward a little bit, but it's going to make it seem as though I am. And then we're going to get to the end of the clip where my buddy roasts me. Okay, so let's fast forward. Blah, 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 blah. Now we're there. Okay, so this is where I'm complaining. I complain a lot, apparently. Who knew? We'll stop it there, okay? And we will cut again. Oh, wait. When you unlink, you have to cut both. Just so you know. Be prepared for that. All right, so they're unlinked. I'm going to cut back a little bit further here, okay? Time stretch. 175. I don't really want to hear what he says when he comes in. I could go back and cut that out, but then I have to do some more edits. This is just easier. All right, so again, I don't want to just cut to where I'm talking junk. I want to fast forward to that point, which is why I'm doing this. You could take all this out, honestly. It's kind of your choice. And this is a big edit. So I've taken a very long clip and I've made it under a minute. Again, you have to match whatever platform you're going to. And quite frankly, Twitter's about the same from a standpoint of time. All right. So here we go.
You know exactly where I'm at.
Yeah, the release is tomorrow. God, fuck.
Tripwire, man.
There. Now fast forwarded. I ulted. There, but the Cypher was flying through the air, shot one slow bullet, hit me in the face. He's flying through the fucking air, 20 feet in the fucking air. Yep. And headshots me. That's what happened. Are you fucking kidding me? Now to get it under a minute, I'm gonna have to cut some of that out. I'm gonna cut most of it out. And then it's gonna be flying through the air and you headshot me. Fuck you. Yep. What a god tier play that is. And then we're gonna put this right behind it. Boom, like that. And then of course I'm gonna put my stream behind that. Anyways, so that's the entire edit. I'm gonna edit this down so it's less than 20 minutes long. But I did this edit in 20 minutes. Now I already had everything prepared. I had already cut the samples of the sound clips I wanted. But there it is. So let me show you the finished product. Okay. Yes, Bear. I know. I'm not showing you any attention. All right. So finished edit, right? That feels great. That feels great, Bear. So we'll go ahead and log into my TikTok. Feel free to follow my TikTok. Here you go. Here is the finished product. Right after I find the mute button. There you go. Finished product.
Oh yeah, there's like 3. They're all there. All A.
Let's go! I believe I can fly.
Oh my God, no!
I know exactly where you are.
King tripwire, man.
MD, I ulted. The Cypher was flying through the air, shot one slowed bullet, hit me in the face. He's flying through the fucking air, 20 feet in the fucking air. Sorry for the language. And headshots me. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I almost broke fucking everything on my fucking desk. Bro, that's some fucking bullshit. You're blinded, you're slowed, you're flying through the air, and you headshot me. Fuck you.
What a god tier play that was. What a god tier play that was.
So that's the edit. All right, Bear. You gotta get down, homie. You gotta get down before you eat me. Oh. No cats were harmed in the making of this video. So that's the edit. It took 2 hours the first time I did it. It took 20 minutes this time. I wanted to show you guys basically how to do a simple edit. That clip was funny with or without changing anything. You made a few changes to it. Added the slow motion on the guy flying. Added the sound clip. Record, the I Believe I Can Fly and the record scratch. Because it was a fail. You want it to seem like a fail. The beginning of the video is supposed to look like I'm about to do something great, which never happens. And then, there's a fail that happens, which is funny. And 2 things happened in the clip. I failed. It was funny. I raged. And then my buddy completely roasts me at the end. We all have that friend. We all have this scenario that happens. I thought it would be relatable, and it was. It's not blown up on TikTok, but a lot of people have liked it. And my point with that is, instead of creating montages of your gameplay that nobody's ever going to watch on YouTube, create a clip, a shorter clip that's going to catch people's attention. You want to grow on Twitch, this is how you do it. You get an audience on a different platform and you move them over to Twitch. So this is a video for TikTok. It's a video for Twitter. When people scroll past it on Twitter, it starts to play. If it's interesting and catches their eye, they hit the unmute button, and now you've got an engagement and possibly a follower and possibly a viewer on Twitch. Again, that took 20 minutes to perfect it. It took me 2 hours, and it was literally my first edit on Adobe. So think about it. You want to step your content up to the next level, and that's a small step. There's editors out there that you could pay hundreds or thousands of dollars to make you a perfect clip. Yeah, but again, this is about you becoming your own editor first, and realistically, it wasn't hard at all. It depends on the software you have. If you don't have software, you're gonna have to find software. But it's an investment, $100, $200, whatever software you want, versus paying somebody or relying on somebody else to do it for you when you could do it yourself. So something to think about. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the follow button, subscribe button. We're on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, and I'll be doing videos like this from time to time to help you guys out. Appreciate it.